broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA CUP.
Let me fix the settings real quick.
Alright guys, we're playing mid-season game against Houston Rockets. Last year we won in a 5-game series in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference Finals where they was seed number 7. They was a Cinderella team pretty much and made it all the way, man, almost to the title, but we ended up beating them and beating the Heat in the finals and winning another championship, making it our 2nd in a row. As you can see right here. They could use him for example. He's lucky, a rookie, to come in. And he also plays big in the playoffs, too. I mean, in his first year, he did it. And so does he. So does he. Oh, so does he. That's some very talented players. He was Rookie of the Year, All-Star, everything, man. He done it all last year. He said he's going to go for Defensive Player of the Year this year, but he has also struggled starting the season in a way. He hasn't done what he hasn't got as many rebounds as he normally gets, but it's still early on, so we'll see. Kevin Durant though averaging 27 points a game, which is amazing. 7 rebounds, 7 assists, like he's getting better or something. He's playing great, man. Then we'll take a look at the Rockets, what we're up against. They've not played too well. They've had to adjust this year. Rudy Gobert's played about normal as he does. Ron Hollins played pretty well. Reed Shepard played brilliant, and he's gonna be an all-star soon. He reminds me of Austin Reeves. Then you got the big man, the Defensive Player of the Year, who may be an MVP candidate with all these stats, man. Assists and triple doubles, everything. He's doing it all. 4 triple doubles already this year, so we'll see what happens. See what happens with him. I don't know if he's got more than. I don't know if he's got more or not than my main man Money over here. Let's see. He's got 2 less.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves
Minnesota's not
going up
lost,
against the Houston Rockets.
which this is a
With
play
Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge.
Can't think of it.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Gobert is out there with Jackson. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Shepard, and it's Holland in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Ole is out there with Durant, and it's Mutombo.
Is that a good
Then
matchup?
It's Dillingham, and it's Edwards in at the 2.
Not really.
The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off.
Using my new black controller.
Here's
I've had it
Dillingham.
for about a month, but I'm not using it much.
Pass to Edwards. Smart with the steal. And here they go. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the
How about the strength? After Dillingham throws it completely away. I mean, just throws it away. Well, he is an all-defensive player of the year. He was on all defense last year, Marcus Smart, but throws it straight up to Shepard, who's out of Kentucky, to Jackson, who is not going to miss a dunk with no matter who's on him. 2 different players on him, man. He's not missing it.
of Jackson there. Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now Kevin Durant takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance.
Kevin Durant, like we talked
It
about,
takes
playing
incredible
terrific
effort to
this year.
stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Holland. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Marcus Smart getting up in Dillingham's face right there. Did you see that? That could have been a technical easily. Look at this. And I ain't jumping to Minnesota's side. I'm just saying, either side, it's just it could have been a technical. He's talking shit to him, and he's up in his face, knocking the ball away. He's a young player, man. You know, Marcus Smart's he's been there for years, so he still looks like a rookie to him.
About Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Jackson following Durant's 3-point attempt. And Gobert kicks to Holland with the floater, and it's sent back by Mutombo to the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
What about De'Aaron Fox the other night putting 20 points and 20 assists in the same game? I mean, that's amazing.
So many all-time greats
when
have
you can
spent
pull
time there.
something off like that.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Shepard. Edwards defending. In the corner, Smart with it. To the inside. Holland. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is?
Sees
the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Dillingham. Durant feeling it out a bit. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Mutombo. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And this is a team they've
in the conference
finals.
Damn. Didn't expect that. God damn. Run and gun. That's what it's come to these days. He didn't even, he just, look at this. This would be a highlight reel on YouTube. He shoots it just like Steph Curry, but he's a big man. He just turns around. He knows. He knows it's going in.
Season coming up short. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Houston's
NBA
gone
CUP
1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Smart misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
They double team KD. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh my goodness, the athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Edwards has been the last 2 years. He's won MVP in the last 2 years. And he's also won Finals MVP. So he won 4 MVPs the last 2 years, pretty much. And it's just been amazing, man, to be able to do that, you know. In this league, which in the league it's like this. They had a hard time against Houston, but they did win in 5. I think it was 5 games.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Houston's hungry for revenge. They won this game tonight.
Back to Smart. It's tipped. Left side, Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I don't know how he didn't block it. I thought it was blocked for sure. I'm gonna rewind it and look at something. Because he got revenge on Marcus Smart right here. I liked it. Bam. And how he got this shot off, I have no idea. He clearly barely did.
Long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw good, Edwards. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Bobo been ineffective so far. It's alright. Good time. These 3 been really putting into it. I don't think there's been many. He has rebounds. He's got 3. That was an amazing. I mean, just a pull-up 3, turn around, bam.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Houston. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Smart finds Gobert. Houston moving it around. Outside, Smart. Pass to Shepherd. Gobert with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
A block by Mutombo.
Houston retains possession.
Big block by
Mutombo. Take another
Mutombo.
glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really
He says,
set the
I'm
tone.
the center of this team now because Gobert used to be the center of the Minnesota. And he won Defensive Player of the Year in Minnesota also. But he's saying I am now. And then Gobert ended up going to, was it Portland? Yeah, Portland had a run with Damian Lillard and Ja Morant for 1 year. And then he was traded off this year to play for the Houston Rockets. And this is his first game, it looks like. Yeah, this is his first game. I guess. It says Portland up there. I don't know why. Yeah, it's his first game. He's been traded. Yeah.
And the Rockets making a change here. Simons
Yeah,
is
it's
checked
talking
in.
about it at the bottom there. Yeah. And he had a great run with them when he.
First quarter of play and just over 3.
He helps every team.
And
Gobert's
shooters
good on every team.
shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Outside Durant, there's the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simons against Edwards. Outside, Simons. 5 on the clock. De Silva off target from outside. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Ball, and the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said, there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too.
Yeah.
It's a team game. I know that, too. Kevin, I know it, too. So I'm throwing it.
That's the second block dunk this game. Look at that. He was perfect timing. Perfect.
Back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you,
Got him
David.
just in time.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Holland playing Dallas. He was nearly unstoppable. Launches it. De Silva with the bucket.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
Edwards looking it over. The 3 from KD. It's rebounded by Houston.
How's that not going
Keep it
in,
rolling
bro?
here following the win against Dallas.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Gillingham got hurt.
Jordan, he's checked in for Dillingham.
I want to watch that. I wasn't shooting because I was watching him. See what was going on with him. See if he's getting up or if he was setting back down. It better not say strained hip. I don't know why it's been doing that. It's like a glitch. Because that's a foot injury for sure. He tried to get up. Ooh, and he couldn't. He went back down quick. It's his left foot. One on the right, it's his right foot. Oh, I see where it turned. Oh, God. That's a real NBA injury right there. Look at that. Look at that shit. Ooh. You can tell it's from far away. Oh, yeah. I can see it. Is it going to be easy to having him? No, it's going to be harder, but I can win without him. I mean, I've done it before. You know what I mean? And then his players, Edwards and Durant, help him off the floor, talking to him, asking if he's all right. They walk right through a woman. And it's just where players like, that's why they got Conley and Russell, both great players, can play at a high level if they have to. I believe they're putting Conley in. They are going to put Conley in.
Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup Series, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it, and we've still got a number of games to go.
Three on the clock. Here's Edwards. Doesn't go for him. Simons with the defensive effort. Right wing, here's Holland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Kevin. The Houston Rockets showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season. They wanted Rudy Gobert at any cost, and they managed to make it happen. From what I'm told, this was a very defensive-minded acquisition for them. Obviously, Gobert will get them points.
They wanted to move Jared Jackson
has them really excited.
to the power forward spot where he's more efficient. Is why, and his assist level at the floor is at
They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, Oh, here's Edwards. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
And so it's Houston with it. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Simons from outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. 5th in rebounding, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. Man. They look to him for leadership,
like number 10
and he does not disappoint.
12.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And the basket by Mutombo.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Here's Whitmore, covered by Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
They've been...
There was 2 of them. But if he wouldn't have got it, Edwards would have blocked him in a minute. I think Edwards would have probably blocked him. Yeah, he would have got it. He would have got over.
Leading them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Edwards passes to Bull. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
It's stolen by Edwards. That one, no good. Simons with the defensive effort. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
We're going to put the rookie in. The rookie in right here, too. Let Durant, Edwards rest. We'll go ahead and put Conley in for now. We'll play 1 rookie.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team scoring leaders. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Rockets trail by 6. A moment for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works.
See if he can return. He's out 46 weeks, motherfucker.
So hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Anthony Simons out there with Whitmore. Then there's Shepard. And it's De Silva in at the center position. That's good from Pokusevski.
There is something so captivating about Aleksej Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work in to develop his handle. And, folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
No good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 7. It's tipped, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
He is quick as steals, ain't he? Damn. And they wanted him back in Minnesota. He missed out on a championship, but he said he's not missing out on another one.
And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Detroit Pistons.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Well, Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Smart's checked in for Houston, and he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Conley. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. The Timberwolves shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Conley for 3. De Silva with the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. Inside, and stolen by Russell. Here's Pokusevski. Good on the 3-point shot. Pokusevski's got 4 this quarter.
And this will be more and more a part of his game. The more efficient he gets. Pokusevski, a big who can shoot it.
He's been a very good starter.
Rockets.
He's more efficient off the bench. They like using him off the bench. But if you put him in as a starter, he'll get you, as you can see, about 13 points a game. 8 to 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. If he's getting 36 minutes, I mean, that's good stats. What about him? Damn. See Bobo. I want to see Bobo. He does better off the bench. I think he does. Well, he's starting on. He just ain't getting 36 minutes.
for Marcus Smart. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now, here's Simons. He had a big outing in that Mavericks game as well.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the
Damn
talent
it.
level,
Come on, boys.
undeniable.
And that's
Play better.
Fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
I don't know what happened there. I got blocked. Good. He deserved that damn block. Yeah.
Here's Pokusevski. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Nuggets trail by 7, down low. And Whitmore throws it down.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game.
And that was just a great alley-oop, man. I mean, Reed Shepherd to Cam Whitmore. I mean, that's an alley-oop. Probably oop of the night, if I had to guess. Look at that. Bam. So look how high he is. I'm not talking about drugs, substances either. Look how high he got. Gosh.
Makes for a big target above the rim.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here.
They're moving them.
Let's see,
they're moving them over to shooting guard.
Field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Andre Jordan, number 1.
He is.
He's still really young. He's 26-year-old. I mean, he's getting close to where he's going to start really, really growing. So I want to have him ready for when DeAndre retires, which DeAndre said he's retiring at season's end, which he'll come back and get him to come back for one more season. So not this season or next season, but the season after that, I look for him to be the face of this franchise. Averaging, I want to get him up to 20 points, 15 rebounds a game, man, at least, with some blocks, of course, but we'll have to wait and see.
a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on a stop.
Outside, KD. A fadeaway. Here's Mutombo, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Shepard after the basket by Minnesota. From deep. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Holland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. Back to Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
To the middle. Pass to Holland. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Edwards can't hit.
Those are chances almost.
Him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Smart, still yet to score. Pass to De Silva. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that. Possession.
Timberwolves leading by 4. And here's Edwards. Hole with it. Outside Edwards. A 3 from KD. Rockets with the rebound. De Silva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jackson. And it's in there. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the wing right side. Here's Bull. Mutombo kicks to Edwards. Stolen by Smart. Here's Holland. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
Edwards dishes to Mutombo, and he comes up with the deuce. Mutombo's got... At 8 points.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Pass to Shepard. No good on the 3. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards with it. Outguarded by Smart. Here's Jordan. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
When DJ's working the catch-and-shoot aspect of his game, boy, you know he feels good.
Here's Smart, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
The previous play is under review.
times make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Houston. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Rockets right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Oh, here's Edwards. Conley's shot is off. Here's Shepard. Edwards defending. Gobert. Jordan with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Stolen by Jackson. Inside. Here's Holland. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Holland's got 5 points in the quarter.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on KD. Here's Holland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Holland. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
KD passes to Edwards from the arc. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. 13.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Here's Smart. The Rockets again can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Edwards kicks to Mutombo. Jordan dishes to Edwards. Outside for Durant. It's good from long range. Points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at three. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, this team, they stretch out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Houston Rockets.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
They wanted some real oomph down low, and Rudy Gobert is here to deliver. A guy you can trust to completely own the paint on the defensive end. This instantly makes them a tough matchup for smaller teams.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.